What's up, Facebook fam? Happy Monday. Coach Kelly coming at you today on this beautiful, gorgeous afternoon here in Dallas, Plano, Texas, DFW. I don't know where you're tuning in from, but let me know down below in the comments. Where are you guys tuning in from? We have so many new members to this group. I want to know where everybody's from. Let me know in the comments down below. Anywho, today I'm hopping on here to start the conversation, talk a little bit about energy balance, because that's the theme of our entire week and all of the content that we have coming at you this week. So I'm super excited about it because energy balance and your metabolism, they kind of go hand in hand because they affect each other, and they are my favorite topics to talk about. Because what do you need? What do you need above all else when you're trying to achieve fat loss is a freaking metabolism, you guys. And what's going to destroy your metabolism? Energy balance. What's going to build and heal and increase your metabolism? Your energy balance. Surprise. So just wanted to start the conversation off talking about our daily calorie burn. It's kind of a simplified way of talking about your total daily energy expenditure, your TDEE. So you'll see that term a lot throughout the rest of this week. And I mean, forever. Because your TDEE is your total daily calorie burn. And you'll hear the term maintenance calories thrown around a lot in the nutrition space, especially in this group, as well as in my content and when I do lives over on Instagram or lives here in this group. We talk a lot about maintenance calories and getting to your maintenance level of food. It's an important term to know and understand very, very well to get why that's so important, okay? Because how do you create fat loss? You have to be in a energy deficit, okay? But the only way to get into an energy deficit is to actually know what your maintenance or TDEE is. Because if you don't know where your maintenance level of calories is, basically you're burning the exact same amount of calories that you're consuming. Okay, if you don't know what your TDE is for your body, for example, my body might just naturally burn through 2,000 calories a day. That's just its set point. That's its maintenance level. It automatically burns through 2,000 calories a day. I don't have to do anything to make that happen. That's just my body's natural set point. So I know that if I eat 2,000 calories, I'm going to burn through those 2,000 calories, okay? Now, if I didn't know that 2,000 calories was my maintenance, I wouldn't know when I was ever in a deficit. I wouldn't know that all I have to do is drop to 1,800 and I'm in deficit, or 1,900 or 1,750 or 1,650, right? You have to know where your maintenance is first. That's your starting point in order to know where your deficit is. And you have to be in an energy deficit, a calorie deficit. Calorie is another word for energy, in order to create fat loss, right? Now, this is also important because your TDEE, say that 10 times fast, should be, this huge number. If your body is healthy and operating optimally and where it should be up here. But 9 ladies out of 10 ladies are going to have a TDEE, which is way down here, right? Because over time, they've brought it down. They've done some damage, right? So they've done this to themselves, where it should be up here, but it's actually down here. And we don't know. We don't know either of these things, okay? So we try to diet somewhere in the middle, and it doesn't work. Doesn't work. So it's important to know, number one, where your TDEE should be, and if it's there or not, if your body is actually there or not, where this should be way up here, and if you are actually there or not. because you could spend a lot of time, waste a lot of time being in a deficit here doesn't work. Being in a deficit here isn't working. Being in a deficit here, still not working. Being in a deficit here, still not working. Still not working, still not working, still not working, still not working, right? You could waste all this time, like weeks and weeks and weeks, months and months and months, maybe a year on end, like playing this guessing game because you don't know, right? So it's important to know these things for yourself, right? So that's important. It's an important term to know. It's an important concept to grasp, understand, know it well inside and out, okay? I feel like I went off on a little bit of a tangent there. That one's for free, you guys. Let's get back to the topic. Let's get back to the topic at hand, and let's talk about your workouts. Where do your daily workouts kind of fall on the, spectrum of your daily calorie burn? Okay, your TDEE is made up of different things that cause calorie burn throughout your day, okay? And the biggest chunk of your TDEE comes from your BMR, basal metabolic rate, okay? This is another important term to know and understand very, very well. Why? Your basal metabolic rate is essentially the amount of calories that you burn every single day, just being alive, just existing on this planet. Like if I was to wake up every morning and not move a single muscle, never get out of bed, never lift a finger, never go make breakfast, never go to the gym, never go to work, never get on this phone and Instagram and social media and talk to you guys, because this is taking energy right now. This is burning calories, okay? If I was just a vegetable on a ventilator, my body would still be burning my BMR amount of calories. And for most women, that's 1,500 plus. 1,500 plus of calories that your body just wakes up and you are going to naturally burn through, and you don't have to do a thing. You don't have to raise a freaking finger. Just having the lights on in your body, your organs, your cells, your brain, the digestion, whatever. All of the things that are going on inside of your body takes energy, aka calories, okay? So in order to keep your body alive and keep the lights on and feeling good and optimal, you've got to at least fuel it for that. Fuel it to be alive. Fuel your BMR and eat that much of food, okay? So that's also an important number to know. That's also an important number to figure out for yourself and to know, okay? Because eating below that is essentially like running your car on empty. If you could even be worse off than empty, that's what a lot of women are doing, walking around day to day eating 1,200 calories, 1,000 calories, 800 calories, when their BMR is somewhere closer to 15, 16, right? Y'all, the daily calorie recommendations, not even a recommendation, like requirements for a 4-year-old child, I kid you not, 1,400 calories. So are you even eating 1,400 calories every single day? A lot of women aren't, okay? So a huge chunk of your TDEE comes from your BMR, just keeping the lights on for you day to day, okay? Now, the next biggest chunk of your daily calorie burn, or your TDEE, this is like a pyramid, you guys. BMR is at the base. It's the biggest piece, your BMR. The next biggest piece is what? The digestion of your food. The food that you eat. Going through your body, going through your digestive system, and then coming out the other side. That takes an immense amount of energy from your body, you guys. It takes food to fuel digestion of your food. Isn't that crazy? So we can actually manipulate this a little bit, because there are some foods that require more energy to digest because they're a little bit harder to digest than others. And that's not necessarily always a bad thing. Because what are the two foods with the highest, not really even a food, what are the two things with the highest thermogenic effect? Two foods with the highest thermogenic effect. TEF, thermogenic effect of your food. It's going to be protein. And then the second one is fiber. Okay, so these two things burn the most calories in digestion. So that's why fiber, it's not the only reason why, but that's one of the reasons why fiber is so important and protein is so important in your fat loss endeavors. Okay, so we've got to make sure that these two things, your protein and your fiber, are always getting hit, are always where they need to be every single day. Okay, they're not only gonna keep you healthy, feeling amazing, looking amazing, performing amazing, but they're gonna help you with your fat loss. And that is why. Okay, the next biggest piece to this TDEE puzzle is your NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Non-exercise activity, non-exercise, not at the gym. Because why? You're going to the gym for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, maybe 90 minutes tops, 4 times a week. 4 times a week. That's it. So let's say you're going to the gym for an hour, 4 times a week. That's 4 hours. That's 4 hours out of 168 hours of your week. Okay? So that's leaving you with 164 other hours, minus sleeping, that you have an opportunity to be moving and burning calories. Right now, talking to you guys, I'm not exercising, but I'm freaking moving my body. And this is burning calories, okay? So what are you doing in the other 23 hours of your day? That is a massive piece of real estate in this fat loss puzzle. That is a massive opportunity for you to be burning more calories. Are you just like being a bump on a log? Just hanging out at a desk 8 hours a day, or laying in bed at, more so than when you're just sleeping at night, or just not getting up, not getting outside, not moving your body? It doesn't even have to be outside. Walk around your apartment, get on a treadmill, get on a bike. Just move your body, okay? Non-exercise activity thermogenesis. What are some ways that we can increase this? Well, like I said, just walking around your apartment, getting on a treadmill, getting on a bike, getting outside, going for a walk. I just came inside from a walk outside. Walking to different places like the store, the grocery store, the convenience store, the movie theaters, walking on date night, whatever, right? Going on a hike on the weekends, making that a day date or something, right? Parking farther away from the grocery store. Using the stairs and not the elevator. Just keep thinking about different ways within your day that you can be moving your body more so than you would have before, okay? So we've got your BMR, then we've got your food, digestion of your food, your TEF. Then we've got your, non-exercise movement, your NEAT, okay? Then the tip of that, the very, very tip, the smallest piece of that is what? Your exercise. Your exercise activity thermogenesis, EAT, eat. Your exercise, your actual workouts, going to the gym. Guess what? That's only about 5% of your day. Because like I said before, it could be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half maybe. But you're not going to the gym every single day, right? So it's even smaller throughout your whole week. 5%, okay? And I'm not telling you guys this to say that your workout's not important, go skip it. Doesn't even matter, so why even do it? That's not my MO here. I'm telling you guys this for a few different reasons. Number one, to remind you how important all these other things are. Your BMR, your food choices, the digestion of your foods, what foods you're eating more of and prioritizing, right? And your non-exercise activity to, be constantly prioritizing that, thinking about that throughout the day. How can I get more movement in? It doesn't have to be in the gym or lifting a weight or doing some type of cardio. How can I just be moving my body? Thinking about these other things. okay? Because they are so unbelievably important and hold so much more weight when it comes to your fat loss, okay? My other reason for telling you guys this is when we can't get to the gym, when we miss a workout, when life just throws a wrench in our day and we just can't make it happen. So often we just beat ourselves up. We tear ourselves down. We punish ourselves in our next workout, right? And we just hold it against ourselves, over our heads for the rest of the week, or maybe our entire lives. We beat ourselves up because we've missed a workout when it's not even that like huge of a piece to the puzzle. It's just a drop in the bucket. If you can't make that workout, could you go do something else? Could you up your NEAT for the day or for the week in general, just a little bit every single day to make up for that, or what have you? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly bean? So there's no reason to beat yourself up because it's not going to make or break you. Don't hold it against yourself. Wake up tomorrow. It's a brand new day with new opportunities and new choices to make to get you closer to that goal. Okay, there's no reason to let that tear you down or ruin your entire week where it takes like days on end to recover from it. Okay? So just keep that in mind. All right? And the other reason I want to bring this up and bring this to light for you guys is because I don't want you to hold your workout as like, you know, up on this pedestal. This is the only thing that's going to get you to your goal. This is the only thing that's creating a calorie deficit for you. This is the only thing that's going to help you lose weight. It's just your workout. That's it. Just this one thing. That's how important it is. Up on this pedestal. If it doesn't happen, then you're not going to get anywhere, right? Because that's just so unbelievably not true. And we don't want to look at our workouts as a way of creating that calorie deficit, as a way of reaching our weight loss goals and our fat loss goals. We want to look at our workouts as a way of staying healthy, as a way of feeling amazing, as a way of, moving our body and giving our body what it wants and what it needs and what it deserves. We want to look at our workouts as a way of taking care of ourselves. We want to look at our workouts as a way of building an amazing vessel, this body of ours, this temple of ours, building our dream body, building our dream life, like feeling the best that we can possibly feel, creating something, not just trying to burn calories. Not just trying to burn as many calories as we can freaking burn. More. And then we get sucked down this rabbit hole of how many more calories can I burn? What if I just did like 2 a days? Or what if, I did a spin class this morning and I just do 1 tonight, or I just do 2 back to back, or, maybe in a few weeks I can fit in 3 in a day. Like, and we just go down this rabbit hole of calories. We've got to burn more. And that's how we get into trouble. Right? And that's how we stall our progress. And that's how we hit a plateau. And that's how we damage our systems. And that's how we, downregulate our metabolism. And that's how we imbalance our hormones. Okay? Workouts are not about more of a deficit. They're about building a lifestyle. Right? Building health. Building happiness. Moving our body, right? Creating a life, long term, not just how many calories we can burn this week, okay? It should be a celebration of our body's ability, of how good we feel, our body's ability to move. Let's celebrate that as often as we can because we love it. Not because we hate our body so much that we want to change it and burn more calories, right? Okay, so hopefully this was inspiring, motivational, in the very least, or you learned something new. Let me know down below if you learned something new that you had never learned or heard of before ever in the history of life. because if that's the case, I want to celebrate with you, and I want to thank you so much for joining. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this and it was helpful and educational and eye-opening, and maybe a reminder, a huge reminder, bringing important information to the forefront so that we do not forget it. Okay. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow in here for another amazing life training. Bye, you guys.